Hey guys, welcome to Castine, Maine, mid-coast Maine. It's up a little ways, quite a ways from Portland, if you're familiar with Portland. Castine, Maine is a very important place actually during the American Revolution. It sits right at the mouth of the Penobscot River. And as you know, mid-coast Maine is famous for its coves and its inlets and its bays. And this was an important one because during the American Revolution, the British actually set up shop here. They actually built a fort, which I'm now standing on in 1779, and it bristled with cannons and a palisade, which is a wooden stockade kind of a thing on the top of these walls. And as you can see, the earthworks are still remarkably intact. All of these earth humps are actually part of the actual old fort. Now you got to remember there was a 10 to 15 to 20 foot high stockade palisade wooden wall built to protect this thing, and a gate would have been around. But this thing has four palisades, which are these little outcroppings of earth. And that would have been a primary place to point their cannon out facing toward the bay. But this could be defended on all sides. It's a pretty interesting spot. Again, it's remarkably intact, and I love the Yankee ingenuity. You know, you got this open space, so the town of Castine decided they're going to put a ball field and a soccer field in the middle of what used to be an old fort. Interestingly enough, the old story goes that in 1784, after the conclusion of the American Revolution and the war ended, this was essentially the last British position that was given up by the British as they were forced to flee and go back home. According to histories, they set fire to absolutely everything inside this fort, which would have been several buildings, and basically left the colonials, or the newly formed Americans, if you will, absolutely nothing except the old fort itself. Interestingly enough, they would be back. They arrived back here around 1815 during the War of 1812, and they reoccupied and reinforced this fort, actually. It really was abandoned for good for military purposes around 1820. But it is an interesting artifact of times gone by. And again, remarkably intact. It's just amazing that so much of this old history remains in one piece. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. And hey, have a great day. Bye.